Okay, guys, so welcome back to Divine Rhythm. Like promised, about making videos of my Kailash experience, I'm trying my best to go back to my memory and make these videos for you. Uh, like I stated in my last video, this came as an intuition to me to make it for everyone else out there, whomever might be listening or interested. They're not meant for people who are not interested in Kailash, but it's meant for people who actually are looking for that connection to this divine and spiritual place called Kailash Mountain in Tibet. So, just like a lot of people out there, a lot of these spiritual places are not well known to people. And I was one of those people back in the days. My first encounter with Kailash happened unexpectedly, and I was not even looking to that at all. So I had left my work and I had stayed in touch with my coworker. Her family friend had come back from Kailash, and my ex coworker knew that I was a devotee of Lord Shiva, and I probably would like to receive blessings from Kailash. So she casually told me that there is a prayer happening tonight at this place, and the prasadam will be uh, given to everyone who's coming, and Mansarovar water will be distributed, which was brought from Kailash. And that was my first awareness about this holy place. And I didn't know what I was searching for at this point, but I knew that I had to go there because it had to do with Lord Shiva. I was a great devotee of him and I loved him. Anything to do with him, I would have done it or visited that shrine or place. So this was the highest place that, according to tradition, that Shiva lives, and why would I miss it? So I visited this place where the prayers were happening, and I was told that the Mansarovar water, which is again the highest freshwater lake at 15,000 feet in the Tibet region, and a lot of divine beings come and take bath in this, they bathe in these holy waters, and you can actually see them on a full moon night because the light is so bright, and they actually come on an auspicious days, especially as that. So the water from there is considered very sacred. That changes your DNA, changes your system from inside. So I didn't know any of this at that time. I'm just telling you, as looking back, this was what was waiting for me, and I was not aware of it. So this Kailash prasadam and food was given to me, and that only amplified my desire to get to know more about this place, and that led me to ask questions about how can I get there. So I got in touch with the tour operator that had taken this lady to Kailash, and I stayed in touch with them, asked them questions, how can I reach there, and it was a big thing for me to do at that point because this was very unknown for me, and I would say fairly young at that time. This is about 2012, I believe. So this is 12 years ago. That's when my spiritual journey had started. I wanted to know more about God. So all of this kind of led my intention to change myself, led me to all these new openings that brought Kailash into my life as well. So long story short, I was in touch with these people, and on the background of this, what was happening in my personal life was I was trying to conceive also, and that conception was not happening. So it was very difficult mentally, physically, and emotionally for me to worry about why things were not happening after having a first child. Not having the second one was giving us a great difficulty. But as I moved onto this path of Kailash, I put all my energy out of getting that baby. The doctor's visit, hospital visits, procedures. I said, I am done with that. I kind of embraced this path of spirituality. I said, if it's meant to happen, it will happen. Or that thought was not even there, but that's what actually happened with me giving up that need to have to control to be pregnant. You know how many couples do this. Looking back, I know what I was doing. It was all about control. So me giving up that control to the universe, I embraced Kailash, and my entire 100% energy went into that. And as I shopped, got my stuff ready to leave, I got the shock of my life that I was actually pregnant, and it was May of 2013, and I was supposed to leave sometimes in July, I believe. So this was quite shocking to me because I was not expecting the pregnancy to happen after so much of difficulty just like that. I have no idea how it happened. So it was definitely some divine intervention looking back. And I mean, there's a lot more other reasons why I'm saying this, which can be of another reason, another video for this. But what happened as I got pregnant, it really took a toll on me because I was all ready to go to this place. But eventually I couldn't go anymore. So I had to accept the fact that I have been blessed with this child, and maybe it was not the right time for me to go to Kailash at that time. So I accepted everything, and with painful, even though it was a good thing, it was still painful because my mind had completely left the other aspect. So baby is there in 2014. Got busy with taking care of her, and my desire for the spiritual evolution, going deeper into the spiritual path, has not left me. In 2015, I started looking again into Kailash and all those things, and that led me to few prospects. Again, the tour operator was there, but somehow I got pulled into Isha Foundation, going with Sadhguru to Kailash. But something was not sitting well with me with that option. It was not calling me from the heart. It's hard to explain the feeling. For those of you know what I'm talking about, there's a feeling that you get when you're sure about something. That was not happening with it. There were some doubts happening because there were some prerequisites that were needed to go on this trip, and the whole process and the initiation that requires for you to be in Kailash with Sadhguru. All of these things were kind of terrifying for me because all these words were too big for me at that time. Initiation, going through processes before leaving. I was not ready for any of this because I was still a new mom and I wanted something simple. So that was in the back burner of myself. And then eventually, with more research, someone named Mohanji came in my life at that time, 2015. I got somehow pulled into his blogs, and I got to know more about him, but I was not drawn to him. Actually, the drawing in actually happened later in 2015, which can be another video again. But I found out in 2015 late, it was December, that Mohanji will be going to Kailash again in 2016, and I was somehow ecstatic from inside. I didn't have any doubts that I had previously had with the Isha Foundation and the Kailash Yatra they were offering. With Mohanji, there was like, wow, I would like to go with him, even though I've never met him. I only read some of his blogs, and that's it. But the connection with him felt very genuine, deep in my heart, and I couldn't ignore it. So it was a deep calling, and I truly felt I needed to go with him. So the when the option of Kailash opened up in, I believe it was February of 2016, I believe I might have been the first one to apply, and it was very surreal because my dream was coming true, and it was very, everything was happening very quick at that point. In coming of Mohanji in my life, things moving at a fast speed. And that's what Guru does in your life. Everything just happens so quickly. That's what I was not able to understand. Long story short, I didn't know what I was that I had applied that would lead me to series of tests before even embarking to Kailash, because walking this path of spirituality with the true Sadguru comes with some difficulties. Difficulties not presented by them, but they are because of our own limitations and our own mind that causes the difficulties. And anyone who is walking the spiritual path knows what I am referring to, because it is basically going beyond our mind. And signing up to that pilgrimage was one of those things for me, that I had to tread deep waters within myself. And I will get to that in the following video. I will leave you guys with this video on how Kailash came into my life, how he made his presence known, felt. And I realized now, I mean, of course, I realized this many years ago, but I'm sharing with you guys. I realized later on that I was never meant to go with any generic group. I was meant to go with the true Guru, my Guru, who could transform me on a deeper level, because going with the Guru has its benefits, and it's complete cleansing of your lineage karma, your own karma, and your vasanas. And these things were not known to me at that time. But looking back, I am so glad I listened to my intuition and didn't just go randomly with any group, or even with the Isha Foundation, because that never really pulled me in like Mohanji did. You know, Guru is the one who pulls the disciple in, and he did that for me. More on that, the difficulties I encountered on my journey to Kailash in the next episode. Okay, so until then, if you resonate with anything that I said, if you like the video, please do like, and let me know what you think, as these videos are meant for everyone out there, not for myself. Okay, thank you, lots of love.